Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Intuitive Couple Live. I've got a wiggle worm right in front of me. You want to say hello?
Hi.
Hi. What's your name?
Mario.
Mario. Okay. All right. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Hello,
right.
hello, everyone.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me once again on the Intuitive Couple. My name is Justin. I am a psychic medium and an intuitive motivator. Okay? So, basically the premise of this, and I am joined by my wife, Roseanne, who is an intuitive as well, and our producer, Taco Show / Dom.
Hello.
Greetings and salutations.
Greetings
That's what I
and
was
salutations.
I know.
Right?
Why wouldn't you do
I
that?
am trying to figure out minor behind the scenes technical difficulties that won't
Right.
affect the viewer. So that's
Okay.
why.
Okay. All right. So, it's a problem with having the control room in the same room, I guess, right? But, so, hey, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us again. I want to start off by, number one, thanking you, which I have already done. But I want to talk a little bit about what happened last week after we were done with our lives. Over on Facebook, it turned out that we had somebody completely forge a Facebook page as well as a website claiming to be us, but they were like the Intuitive Couple. Like, it was terrible. It was terrible. And they started sending messages to people. All right, and this is just another. I went live as soon as I found out about it, warning people, hey, this isn't us. You know, I updated our bio. I updated, the page, everything. Okay, but I just wanted to take a minute before we even get started to let you know that, hey, look. First off, when we say free readings, we don't ask you for any financial information. Nobody should. Okay, otherwise it's not free. Right.
Free on the show. Here.
Right, on the show, and that's why I do this. Secondly, we don't proactively reach out through the comments section. Okay, if you want to have a private reading, you contact us first. There's a reason that we do it that way, is so that you know that you are contacting the right person. Okay, and just looking at, I had gotten some screenshots from one of our lovely viewers that was in dialogue with this person. The way that I talk on here is the way that I talk in real life, is the way that I send messages. Anybody who's dealt with me knows that's me. I am not like, yes, hey, okay, put your financial, like, just short and to the point. That's not me at all. Okay.
Yeah, you barely get back to messages.
That's number one. I've gotten better. I've gotten
better.
better.
You want a private reading,
You have to message us first.
period.
Right?
You'll never
Because
send
it's a
it to
security thing. It's a security thing. I want you guys to know that we don't reach out through those messages, and man, I got with Facebook that night. I mean, we were up till about 2-3 o'clock in the morning trying to get that all cleared up, and ultimately, I guess Facebook must have acted the next day and gotten the page taken down, but still too slow for my nature, because they sure as heck can pull your stuff down in 30 seconds for whatever they deem fit. But somebody who's committing fraud, nah, it's fine. Go ahead, keep it up. Frustrating. But I just wanted you guys to know that. I just want to put that out there, that, we're trying to look out for you, so don't get scammed. This industry is rife with scammers, and I don't want that to happen to any of you guys, all right? So, all right, let's see here. Who do we have on? Welcome, everybody.
Welcome. We have quite a bit of people.
Okay.
And
Hey, Rach. Hey, Annette. Good to see you again.
let's make sure.
Got
that
Tracy. Hey, make sure that if you haven't already, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe if you are on YouTube, along with a thumbs up. It definitely helps us out with the algorithm and all of that. And
Natasha.
hey, Natasha.
I come from the land down under.
All right. And if you are on Facebook,
Hit that
please
thumbs
make
up.
sure to give us a like and a follow over on there.
No. Yes,
I
I know.
said that I wasn't going to be doing it live on Facebook, but
Well, you said that last week. You're like, that's it. No
that's
more
it.
Facebook.
I'm done.
We're done.
I was so
with
done.
This
Yeah.
Bakakta Facebook. Well, we're
crazy.
here, okay? Because Restream is paid for a full month,
Yeah,
and
it is.
me being,
A
who
cheap
I
ass?
am. Yeah, it's like no, we'll keep going because we're
Sure.
finding new people.
Every day, man.
Every day.
And every
what
day.
is most important is the message. But don't F with us. So if you are new to this channel, we're going to reiterate this again. We will never contact you. And remember, folks, when somebody says they contact you and says, would you like a free reading, right? It doesn't mean put in your bank account information because that
Don't do it.
totally makes it not
Not
a
only
free
that,
reading.
Not only that. Here's another thing: is that the way that we accept payment for private
Marissa.
readings and stuff is through known channels like PayPal. You know what I mean? Or some other very well known, whether it be Cash App or
Well,
or
we don't
anything.
do Cash App.
We don't. But I'm
here's the
just
thing.
saying.
We only do PayPal, and the thing about PayPal is that if you're going to pay for anything, it's card readings live, or if you want to donate out of the kindness of your heart, which always goes to our
Hey,
production
Justin, welcome back, bud.
and
Welcome
to
back.
Taco
Appreciate
Show
you.
because he's the one who has to produce all of this. So we only will solicit and put our PayPal information on the live itself. Psychic mediumship spirit readings are free as a give back. Why?
Right.
Because Justin can't control who comes through, right? It's all up to you guys. You telling your loved ones, hey, come through. I want you to come through to Justin. It's so important, right? And so if you're wanting a card reading to get in deep into the shag of the abyss of your
Dee Dee,
problems
welcome.
of
Welcome.
life,
Good to have you here.
then you would do that online here. And Justin does the 3 card pulls. I do the full card pulls. Apparently, that's the new rules. Right?
That's right.
Okay. And so, but we're focusing on the spirit readings, which are always free. Why? Because here's the thing, folks. Justin will never, ever contact you at all. In all the years we've been doing this, he never, ever promotes himself and reaches out to people. So it's vitally important you know that. Because
Maybe I'm making
why?
a mistake by not doing it.
Here's the biggest reason why. Is because if you want a private reading with Justin, you have to contact him because it's about you are open enough to want to hear the message.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
And there are some people who have contacted Justin privately and he doesn't book them point blank. So, and also too, I can tell you right now, like, whatever these people are scamming you for, $5, $10, whatever. Use discernment, folks.
Yeah,
Use
be
discernment.
careful, be
Never give
careful,
out
man.
your
Golly.
bank account information. PayPal will never ever do that.
Boy, that got me so mad. And Dominic, what do you got? What do you
So,
saying, Dom?
like, basically, whenever the one rule of thumb here is that usually, and this is actually good to know on Facebook anyway, if there's ever a message in Facebook or a contact, you won something, you didn't win anything. You never won. You never got anything. We're not going to contact you for free reading at all. And especially if it says, like, on the page, it like showed a website with our faces on there, like something Intuitive Couple. It was a weird link. Don't click on any links. The only time we're ever going to, if you're on the official page, first good rule of thumb is even if it is through PayPal or something and we message you, be hesitant. You know what I'm saying? Because even though we do use PayPal, it could be a scammer using PayPal or another service to use it too. So just the general rule of thumb is never transfer funds without being 100% sure that it's legitimate. You know what I'm saying?
True. So before we get into things, would you also tell them that tonight, as before Justin goes into like how everything works,
Yeah.
that we had the ability for them to
Call.
us.
Yes, you can now call in with WhatsApp. We have
Yay.
WhatsApp capabilities. We tested this last week and it went over really, really well.
What's
and of course,
it called? WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. So, if you want to call in with WhatsApp,
Bunch
you
of
can do
goons.
that. Whether it's a reading or are we doing questions? Are we doing that or not?
We will later.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Why not?
But we want you.
I'm
if
down
you-
for whatever.
Remember, if we're streaming on both platforms, we need them to hit the thumbs
Thumbs
up
up, yes.
on YouTube.
Yes, hit the thumbs up.
If
Make
you're
sure to
on
hit like and subscribe.
Facebook, if you're on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
hit the like as well, the heart it, whatever.
Whatever it is. Whatever
But YouTube
it
is vitally important. Share it. You can share on both platforms. You can copy and paste it on. And if you're new, subscribe, hit the bell, like our Facebook page, share it out to the peoples. So, I know I'm not horning in, okay?
No,
But
no,
I know
no.
I can feel, things coming through, and I'm taking my what's up with that app? Well, you have to go to your local app store, and you have to download. Oh, okay. Are we doing card readings? Yes, we are doing card readings. We are, but it is 3 cards.
3 card pulls.
3 card pulls for 12. That's what it is. It's what it's always been. I'm sorry? What?
I didn't say
I missed
anything.
the memo? Okay. All right. Well, right now, like,
I didn't say anything.
always the spirits comes through first. And so I can tell that Justin. So, hi, Emma. Hi, everybody. Justin.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. All right. So if this is your first time with us, all right, I'm a psychic medium. I bring you messages from loved ones who have crossed. All right. And the way that I work is that when a spirit is coming through, they usually give me 2 or 3 references for you to validate. I just need you to say, yeah, hey, those make sense, and then we move on, then we get some more. As it happens, as it builds up, all of the references will make sense, and it will help me kind of dial into a person's energy, and I will know that I am with a certain person for this message. Okay, and to me it feels like a seatbelt clicking, and when I say so and so, I am with you. That's it. I know I'm there. I'm with that person. Okay, and at that point, more message comes through. All right. Oh my God, are people hearing the frogs through this mic?
Yeah.
Jeez, man. All right.
Fart.
Right. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so it's important to be
All
patient
right.
because you're not Teresa Caputo and this isn't TLC.
Well,
they don't edit for
The
time.
lulls aren't edited out.
No.
You know, so it's one
So
of
if-
those things.
But I just want to say, if you've been here a long time, you know the rules. And I'll let you guys finish that line. So as you can tell right now, yes, I am Roseanne. I am an intuitive. I am the other half of the intuitive couple. I am offline because I am actually a mod. I'm helping Taco Show mod. And so Facebook and YouTube, I am trying to monitor both. So be patient as Justin tunes in, and he is tuning in, I can tell. But make sure, like I said, if you are on YouTube, hit the thumbs up button, vitally important for our algorithm. Make sure you share. If you're new on YouTube, Justin says, oh, I want to earn your subscription. I'm telling you, no.
I do.
Well, I'm telling you, he's that good. He's that good. You hit the subscribe and the bell, because you won't be sorry. If you are on Facebook, I'm sorry. Facebook is garbage platform, but still
It's
hit
got
that
one
like.
heck of a delay. It's
It
got one
does,
heck of a
major
delay.
delay, unlike our YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. Can the Facebook people see the YouTube chat as well?
Yeah, so when we go to, so right over there in the left corner of your screen, you're probably seeing some messages pop up. Now, if there's a red icon next to it, that is the YouTube symbol. And if you're seeing a blue icon, that's the Facebook symbol. Now, when a reading is confirmed, we will going to go ahead and switch over to this right here. I'm just showing you for an example. So when a reading is confirmed or in progress, we make the chat bigger so that way you can read the messages from either platform easier. It's going to be on the right side of your screen. And of course, there's not a reading in progress at the moment, but this is just to show you.
Right.
So I'm going to go ahead and head back over to the camera.
Okay. So, yeah. Where you from, Mimi? Where you from, Mimi? So again, if you are on, so Justin is tuning in to spirits right now. This is a spirit reading. Spirit readings are always a give back on our lives. Okay, Bulgaria. Bitasraba. We're big Eurovision fans. Although we were fans of Bulgaria, weren't we? We were fans of Moldavia. Moldova. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bulgaria. But Bulgaria had a great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, you probably don't care. But anyway, so Justin is tuning in right now to the spirit psychic mediumship readings with Justin Cardoza. Justin is a psychic medium intuitive motivator. He is tuning into a spirit. He will have things that come through. It is your job to listen to the clues. Our producer will put up the clues, and don't be shy, but don't infer and don't go too far. And there might be multiple people that get the same things. So here we go.
First spirit I'm getting coming through is a male, and this is like a peer, so brother, cousin, friends, husbands, same level as the person that he's coming through for. He's giving me the feeling that he passed in a trauma of some way. And it really does feel like it's in the line of duty, whether it was military or police, but it feels like in an official capacity. And I'm making reference to an R name, so I'm hearing Rod, and it's so like Rod or Ron, and I don't know if this is his name or he's making reference to somebody here, but male coming through, peer level, passed in some sort of a trauma. I really feel like an impact. It does feel like it's official, almost like in the line of duty or of some sort. And yeah, that's what I'm getting so far. And so if this is making sense, just say, yeah, hey, makes sense. Okay.
So once again, I'll go ahead and read those off for you. So a male figure is coming through, a male peer figure, so a brother, friend, or husband, or cousin. He passed during a trauma, during a line of duty, like something official, police, firefighter, right?
Yeah. Or
military, and a reference to an R name. So his name could start with an R, or someone who is related could start with an R. So there's a reference to an R name. And while he's connecting, there's going to be a bit of silence while Justin is getting more information from the spirit.
Also, I just want to let you know it's vitally important that if any of this starts to resonate with you, or if you're wanting to connect, you need to be open and let your loved ones who you want to hear from, let them know it's okay to come to Justin. Give them permission to come to Justin. It's very, very important. Be open and give permission.
This feels like a very faint connection. And so I'm trying to get him, I'm trying to get him, trying to get closer. So I've got a male coming through, past in some sort of a trauma. It feels like it's in an official capacity, whether it's police or fire or military action, something along those lines. And there's an R name associated with it. I'm also hearing Montana, which I don't know if he's just mentioning like Montana as a name or the state. And I know these things feel like they're kind of jumbled and kind of oddly separated, but I got to give what I'm getting. That's what I get. And these things, once they are confirmed, they always do start to come through. They start to make sense. And so if that's making any kind of inkling, male coming through, past of a trauma. There's some sort of official capacity there. What is that?
I don't know. It was like I don't know what it was.
Okay.
It was interesting. Anyone?
It's okay. I mean,
Going once,
you
going
know,
twice?
oh no, I'm on it. So this is I'm trying to get more info. And Dom, what we're gonna probably end up having to do with this one is
I have a song.
cut this one out.
I have a song.
So here's the thing: all of the clues have to fit, not just some. Every reading that I give from the other side, all of the everything has to fit. So that is how it goes. So we've got a male coming through, past of a trauma of some sort. It feels like there is, and Dee Dee, thank you so much for chiming in. All right, but I just want to kind of clarify how it works, because unlike other psychic mediums, like I'm not trying to say anything bad about anybody or anything, but it's just the way that I work, okay, is that every single piece of information will fit. All right. I have never had a situation where, because then you're just kind of spitballing, aren't you?
And
Right?
you're not
And
waiting for the validation.
I'm waiting for the validation from you, okay? And once I get that validation, that's when I start going forward more with the message, right? And because to me, that is what makes it even more impactful. You know what I mean? Because then you know definitely beyond the shadow of a doubt that it's for you, okay? But I'm so glad that you do chime in. This is the part where I want interaction with folks. Okay, so
It's okay, Dee Dee. That's fine.
no, that's fine.
great.
It's cool. I want you to chime in. It's not a problem at all. I just want to kind of clarify
Thank you,
because
Pisces.
listen, when I go for it, I go for it. I want to get every bit of detail and as much as I can so that you know beyond the shadow of a doubt, not a maybe, but a definitely. All right?
Right.
So keep on. You're doing great. It's all right.
And I know it's like and we can feel your energy. It's palpable, you know? So just understand that,
Okay, so this is kind of weird. This is
Okay.
kind of a weird situation. What we've got here is we've got a male coming through. It's a peer, brother, husband, friend,
meaning
cousin,
same age,
like same age, same
side to the side
yeah,
of you,
same
right?
same generation
Right.
type of thing. All right,
Past of
past
trauma.
of a trauma of some sort, because I feel an impact. All right, now
You
it
said
does.
in the line of duty.
It feels like it is in an official capacity. Okay. Meaning, for me, and again, it's just more of a feeling because it feels like it was like representing a state or a government of some sort or something along those lines, something in an official capacity, whether it be a cop, firefighter, paramedic, or soldier. Okay.
And then when the reference to the R name, it could be your name, it could be a kid's name, it could be a parent's name, it could be
Yeah, there's
his
an R name
or her
associated
name
with it.
or whoever.
But then I also heard
it's-
Montana.
Right. See,
Okay.
this is where you start to narrow it down. Montana.
And see, so when I hear Montana, I don't know if it is
Reference
if it's
to state.
referencing the state or someone's name. Okay, but I heard it very clearly, Montana.
I did hear a song pop into my head, and
Good.
it's a George Strait song, Amarillo by Morning. I'm just throwing
I
it
would have
out
never
there.
gotten that.
I know.
Never
You don't
in a
know any
million
country
years.
except for Glenn Campbell. And that's because I play him. But I heard Amarillo by Morning by George Strait.
That's because Glenn Campbell has bangers.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're not going down this road right now. All right, folks. So, anybody, if this is making sense to anyone, type in 1.
This is gonna be one of those ones that probably pop up later.
Yeah.
In the comments later on, and
Because
that'll be fine.
do you feel like there's someone out there that's feeling?
Yeah, but you know what though? I feel like they're not here. So I'm feeling like this is one of those rare instances of we'll probably end up getting a message later on once the live is posted to YouTube, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, I've had that happen a few times." Okay, so let me just go with the message then. Let me get it out the way, get them out the way. I don't mean it like that, but he's showing me a tattoo of like an S, or I don't know if it's a snake or an S or a wiggly thing or a curvy thing, but he's making reference to this tattoo. Okay. And he's really seeing this as an opportunity to try to get a message through that, hey, yeah, he didn't make it across. He was really scared about it. And that he's in a good place. He's in heaven. Like, he's wanting to reaffirm that for the person that he's coming through for. I don't know who it's for yet. You know what I mean? And, but saw this as an opportunity to come through. Weirder things have happened. And so, yeah.
Just need
Male
to get
coming,
it.
yeah, just needs to get that message out. So we got a older male coming through. Not older, I'm sorry, a male of similar age, brother, husband, friend, cousin, something along those lines. Past of a traumatic event in an official capacity. I heard Montana, and it showed me an S tattoo or wiggly kind of tattoo, snake or something, and that he's okay. All right, so
Want to walk
those always kind of feel, well, hey, welcome, Karen. Welcome back.
Cecilia,
Hey,
Karen,
Jackie.
Marie, second time.
Yeah, welcome back. You know, those always feel kind of incomplete for me. You know what I mean? Like, I just kind of like threw it out there. You know? Yeah. I really wish there was someone there to validate it. But it'll come. It'll come. Okay. So one last. So did you post that thing one more time, Dom, of what everything that it was?
It's on screen.
All of those things have to match.
Yes,
Okay.
it's on screen right now.
Yeah, Kim. You know, I mean, look. Here's the thing. Somebody will be along. I feel it. I know it in my bones, and they will be like, "Oh my God, yeah, hey, that is for me." And that is just one of those things. You know what I'm saying?
It's happened several times.
Many times, right? So,
Lost people.
Right.
Girl cut in half. It's tragic.
oh, hey, Murray. Yeah, Stacy's good folks, man. Stacy's good people.
Yeah. Welcome,
Oh, hey, welcome, Mike.
Manchester. Ooh, we love Manchester.
All right.
The Sulphur Riviera. Radio 2 fans here. All the way.
Well, welcome.
From
I
the
appreciate
US.
you.
Thank you for
Up late, huh?
Manchester.
You're either up late or
Yeah.
up early, you know, depending on.
Sulphur Riviera, Dom. Right
So
up
I
your
appreciate
alley.
you.
Yep.
I appreciate you joining us, taking the time out. All right.
Home of many, many amazing musical acts, Manchester. What do you mean?
No,
We
no,
love
no.
those Northerners. Yeah. Yes. Sorry. Lovely people. Oh. And listen, I know that you guys have lost your brothers and you're going through something. But I don't know how you found us. But I can promise you that, as Justin says, there's no such thing as a coincidence.
Right.
You know, Justin is a world-renowned, with over 20 years, psychic medium, intuitive motivator.
It's
He brings people together privately in private readings as well, but this is his way of giving back.
right.
And, when people want to come through, they come through. And sometimes our loved ones are a little skittish. But the most important thing that you have to know about Justin is that he works from the light.
Hey, Christy. Welcome
He will
back.
always.
Welcome back. Glad to have you.
He's about giving the message and making sure that you validate it, because not only is it important for you to be open, right? I said that earlier. You have to be open and let your loved ones know that it's okay to come through. But when they pass, they do have the same personality, believe it or not, that they
Oftentimes, yeah.
had here on earth, that they take with them. It's so that way you feel that familiar energy. Okay, so if they were shy, there's been people that have felt Justin out for a while. I mean, spirits, I'm speaking, and, their loved ones come on, diligently every
Oh, it's
week.
okay, Christy. No
And,
worries. No
but it's
worries.
important for you to be open. So I want to take a time. I'm always telling you guys this, but please know that I'm always a champion of the spirits on the other side, because it's vitally important that you know that as much as you are open, that I tell them to speak up. And Justin tells them to speak up, come closer, and this is their chance to make it count. Because, you know, anybody can just say, oh yeah, so and so's here. They say hi. That's not what Justin goes for. Justin goes for a walk down memory lane. It's important for him to connect you. So just be open, be patient, and, don't infer things. Don't tell us too many things, even though the anticipation is you're dying to, because it's, you're wanting to, because you're wanting to hear from your loved one. You never do that with a psychic medium, because then you're giving away information. Okay, so just be patient. Okay, Justin, what's going on?
Clearing the way, grabbing the next.
Okay, so
Next
we have new
person in.
people on Facebook and YouTube. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna,
welcome.
while you
Go ahead and
tune back in.
bring 'em up to
If
date
you are
here.
on Facebook, welcome. Make sure you share this live out. Make sure you hit the like button and the follow button. Make sure you check your notifications of when we go live again. Don't be afraid to hit the hearts and the like, whatever, but like our Facebook page. That would be wonderful. Now, we are streaming on two platforms. It is Facebook and YouTube. So the people on YouTube, they kind of respond quicker than Facebook. There is like a 30, maybe 18 to 25-second delay of the Facebook people. But if you
like
are on
45
YouTube,
seconds, really.
if you are on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button, okay? And the bell, so you get notified when we
Yeah.
go live. But most importantly, hit the thumbs up button that you like this video, because actually YouTube is really, really gauging the algorithm on the thumbs up. So hit that, okay? And again,
Hey,
I
Regina.
just want to reiterate that we will never contact you for if there's
No.
anybody. We will never contact you
We
after
don't
this
proactively
live.
reach out to anybody.
Right,
Okay.
exactly. So we want you to know that.
So ignore those. Ignore those.
Anybody who says, "Oh, I can give you a free reading after blah blah blah," no. There's no such thing, except for when we're on our live. Okay, so after the fact, we went over this in the beginning, but we just want to say that.
Yeah, I want to make sure nobody gets taken for a ride.
Right.
All right.
Lots of darkness out there, but we
I
rebuke
got
that.
I've got quite a bit going on. I
Yeah.
got quite a bit going on now. I'm trying to clear it out.
A lot of people.
Yeah, you know what it is? I'm just feeling a lot of energy from the folks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to sort it.
Welcome.
I'm trying to get it sorted.
Yeah,
All right.
that's
So I
okay.
appreciate your
So it's like-
patience.
yeah.
I really do.
This isn't a television show where everything is edited down. This is live. This is real. So when we have so many people online and your energy is very, very strong. So yeah, it's a waiting room. Exactly, Sammy. They're all in the waiting room and they're trying to come through, but Justin's also having to contend with the energy of you guys, because you are being open and there is a sense you could feel the desperation, the anticipation.
Yeah.
And sadness. There's overwhelming sadness, but so it conflicts. So he has to separate it all and separate, he's got his tactics. We don't go through that, but just know that. I don't know what that means. Yeah, Rachel says a piggyback is coming. Always. And that might happen. It's funny. The first one, nobody validated it. That's okay. Sometimes there are
right.
people who just, they come through and they make their way through and they need to get the message through. Now, I also want to tell you that there might come a moment here where somebody comes through and you're going to be like, there might be, last week we had 5 people saying it was for them.
It was a stacked reading.
It's a stacked
Yeah.
reading. And even though it's connected to one person, it means that it resonated with the 4 other people. And that's because you were meant to be here to hear the reading, because you needed to hear
Okay.
that message. Rock on, Mike. That's awesome. Yeah, Denise, she's like, I thought the same thing. Exactly. We know Britpop. Oasis, we know him.
Okay. So
I know.
this is, oh my God, it's chaos. It's chaotic. All right. All right. Here we go. Apparently, all of these people coming through are for the same family or the same group of people. They are all connected, and trying to get a single representative to kind of step forward has been a little difficult. A little difficult. But I think I've got it sorted. So I mean, over there, what I'm dealing with here. Okay. I am dealing with a mother figure who is coming through with, it feels like, I don't know if they're her sons, but they are siblings, and they have similar names or names that start with the same letter. And so I don't know if they were twins or what have you. That's just my interpretation. They're all very tight knit, very similar energies, and it's incredibly difficult differentiating between them. Okay. I feel like one passed of an overdose, one passed of an accident, and mother passed of like a heart attack or something along those lines.
Wow. Mother passed of heart issues, you said?
I think so. I'm doing my best to differentiate. They all feel so similar. They all feel so similar.
All right, folks, here we go.
And I'm seeing the number 18. So the 18 is significant. So I don't know if that is the 18th of a 18th of a month, or they were 18. I don't know what it is, but they're showing me a 1-8.
Hey, Tanya, welcome back. We have a reading coming through. We have 3 people that are
Yeah.
coming through
It
for
feels like a mother and two
Two
sons, or
sons.
their brothers, or acted like brothers, or were close like brothers, and it feels like one of them passed of an overdose, the other passed of like an accident. It really does feel accidental, and the mother passed of like natural causes. Best way I could put it.
but an overdose is accidental, so we're separating the
I'm
two.
separating the two,
Right.
Okay,
So not to
brothers.
be confused because they're saying
and their
overdose.
names are very similar. Like it's so like I don't know if they both start with the same letter.
Right,
Man,
right,
oh man,
right,
I'm
exactly.
getting the hard ones tonight, man.
But that's what you do best.
It is what I do. It is what I do.
Okay, so hey Maria, hey. Okay, so Dom, you want to go ahead and fill everybody in on this? Reiterate what's going on. We've got new people coming in, popping in.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What happened there?
Have no idea. That's weird.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't Hey, I'll find out. I'll find out. Dom.
Hey, Jamie. Welcome. Okay. Here's what I have so far. Okay, so the way that I work, just let me go kind of run through the way that I work to try to make it a little bit easier for everybody. So, as a psychic medium, when I first encounter spirit, they usually give me 2 or 3 symbols or clues and things that I can reference that would help you to identify who it is. Okay, and so once those things are verified, like, yeah, that makes sense, usually that's all I need, then we can move on and get more. And over time, this builds up, and a bigger picture emerges, and that's when the entire message does come out. Okay, and so, all right, so I've got a doozy here. I've got what feels like a mother energy, okay, coming through. It's an older female, a protector type of energy below, and I say below her, but it feels like, I don't know if they were brothers or friends. They're all coming through for the same person. Okay. And the 2 males that are coming through, which would be to like your side, so it would be brother, cousin, friend, boyfriend, husband, whatever, like a peer, right? They're coming through, and they all have such similar energy. It's crazy. So the 2 males have similar names. And when I say similar names, it feels like they like either sounded the same or had started with the same letter, or they were close. For me, it would be like if it was like Jason and Justin, or something along those lines. All right. Of those 2, I feel like one passed of an overdose, whether it be accidental or not, and the other one passed of an accident. Okay, so it was accidental. And
Denise asks if there's any names or letters.
I am working on that. I just needed those things kind of verified here. Yeah.
So
yeah,
once
right?
again, I
So-
will go over it. There is a mother figure coming through with her sons, a similar energy, very tight knit. One passed of an overdose, one an accident, and the mother passed of heart-related issues, a heart attack, something related with the heart. And there's also reference to the number 18, and the 2 sons had similar names.
Okay. All right. Hey, Amanda, welcome back. All right. Oh, okay. So it's making sense for you, Amanda? Oh, man, this is a tough one. So all of their energies are crazy similar. And it took me a minute to kind of sort it out, because it was almost like a bickering and arguing back and forth of who was going to take the lead on this. Okay, I finally had to like step in and say, let's just go with Mom and have her do it. I'm trying to get more info. Okay. All right, Amanda. I'm 99% sure I'm with you. Okay. So give me a sec. I'm trying to get more info for you. All right, for you to verify. Bear with me.
William, were you watching the other show, the VOD instead of the live?
Okay, they are making reference to I don't know. It just feels like a kid's prank, like teasing, a sibling and taking like a stuffed animal and like hanging it up on the wall high, or like pinning it to a wall or something like that. It's such a strange visual. Like it's not like crazy like it's more like a childish haha, like teasing a younger sibling type of thing that I'm seeing. Okay. 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 All right, Amanda, I'm with you. I am with you. Yeah, Dom. Now you can. Now you can. And so, Amanda, I feel like, okay, so I really feel like I can definitively say that what they're showing me is that here over the last few months, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Do you
Why don't we? Because I think it would be more impactful.
more impactful?
And
Okay, sure. So,
because she is on
quick question.
your favorite- I
She's on YouTube.
Amanda, do you have WhatsApp?
Because this would make it so much easier.
Yes.
Yeah,
Make it a lot easier.
Sure would.
And while we're waiting for a response, make sure that if you are on Facebook, you like our Facebook page, follow it as well, hit the like hearts button. If you're on YouTube, we're streaming from both platforms. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. We know if you subscribe because it comes up, guys. But hit the bell so you get notified.
She doesn't. Okay, that's fine. All right.
Hit the bell if you know we get you notified. So when we go live, so you're not like William who's watching a replay.
Yeah.
Poor William.
With just a regular phone. I can set that up if she. I know she's in the States, so.
Oh, she's on stage. She can call on a regular phone.
If she wants to.
You want to call on a regular phone? Dom can do that right now. It's more impactful, folks.
Yeah, definitely.
They're not going anywhere. They're right there.
And right here.
They got you gripped.
And thank you so much for being aware enough to validate that. I mean, it's just it's wild, man. It's wild energy coming through right now. So it's okay. Cool. So yeah, hang on. Dom's getting it all set up right now. Okay, and then we could kind of just. It'll be a lot easier than typing because I don't know if you're like on your phone or whatever, but.
Okay, Amanda, I'm going to go ahead and put the number on screen. You'll be able to call with your phone. I will go ahead and put it up right now.
Hey, Dom,
It
pass me
is-
my headphones.
Yes. The number is 918-200-9706. 918-200-9706. I'm going to go ahead and leave that up on screen for a moment there for Amanda.
And she doesn't need the WhatsApp. She
And
can
you don't need
call
WhatsApp. You can
through
just
your
call
phone.
him with your regular phone.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Hi, is this Amanda? Okay. All right. And you're on.
Yeah. Hey, Amanda, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I need you to turn me up, Dom.
Okay. Hi, is this Amanda?
It is.
Okay. All right. There we go. All right. And we don't have any echo or anything, right?
Shouldn't be.
Cool. All right. So, thank
I
you.
can
So,
hear you fine.
all right. Well, thank you so much for being willing to call in, right? And being aware enough to kind of grab that kind of crazy, disconnected initial clues, if you will. So one thing
All
that I wanted right off the bat, like, is like, okay, I felt that pull. And, oh, okay. So Justin, this is where the similar names are coming in. So Justin is making this, helping to facilitate this for you.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that's where I was getting mixed up because I'm like feeling like there are names that are similar, and it is because there's a name that's helping to facilitate it that matches mine.
Okay.
And so they are. The mother figure that's coming through is really giving me this feeling of that over the past few months, you have been feeling very lost and worrying. Like your anxiety is incredibly high.
Right.
And they are coming through to provide comfort to you. Letting you know, because you need to you need to feel like right now, energetically speaking, you're feeling isolated and that nobody's
Correct.
understanding you. And you feel like you have nobody to talk to. And even if you did, the mentality is, what good would it do because nobody understands?
Right.
They are coming through sending love and wanting to let you know that you're not alone, that all of your prayers are heard, especially when, the prayers when you're in the midst of tears by yourself, the ones that nobody sees, because you do a good job of holding it back. Okay. And because you do that, that's kind of helping to contribute to this feeling of isolation, this feeling of loneliness. All right. But they're wanting to let you know that you're not alone. Okay. They're bringing up, I don't know, something happening in the car. I don't know if you felt somebody like get in with you or sit next to you or something along those lines, or if it was like a cool breeze, something happened and it made you think of all of the people that you lost. I mean, you just went down the list.
Yeah.
And they're just wanting to acknowledge that it was them. And it's really wild because it feels like such a unified energy. Okay. And it was them trying to bring you comfort, not spook you. And so they're wanting to let you know that you're not going crazy, number one.
Wow.
And that it's okay, that you're doing okay. Okay?
Yeah.
And that if you need to find somebody to talk to.
Wow.
Okay? Because you can't go on stuffing it down. It's self-destructive.
I was actually talking about going to see a therapist today.
There you go. So kind of confirmation that might be a good idea, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. And it's okay. Don't let there be any shame in that, because that's what's holding you back. Because in your mind, they're showing me that you feel like it's weakness. And it's not. It's strength, really. Because it shows that you've got a heart. And you're hurting. And there's nothing wrong with getting help for that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Because you're big on control and being tough. You know? You're known as a tough person. And you have invisible scars that need to be healed. Right? And that's okay. And it's a true test of strength to be able to acknowledge and admit that to yourself. They're just kind of wanting to confirm that for you and reiterate that. And I know that this may not be the message that you may not have wanted to hear if you did hear a message tonight, but it is definitely the message that you need to hear. And the hope is that by delivering this message to you, right, is that this will be the catalyst to push you off of the fence. It's the confirmation that you were looking for. The one that you asked for, actually.
Right.
Yeah. Went something like, if I'm supposed to do this, please just send me a sign. Right? Yeah. Here it is. Here you go. And it's got Justin's full endorsement, by the way. That's why he is helping to facilitate and come through like, hey, you know? Because that's something you haven't gotten over.
No.
No, I know. Okay. And that's okay. That's honorable. It's honorable. But you got to get it dealt with. Right? You got to get it dealt with. And it's only going to make you stronger in the long run. And it's all a learning experience for you. And it's going to help with your credibility in being a role model. And you're going to be better equipped for any future circumstances. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you something. You are tough. And you are brave. Because not many people would call in. Possibly knowing that there might be a message like this waiting. Because you did kind of have a feeling, didn't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of had a feeling. And so, but yet you still called in. That's brave. So consider this the kick in the ass that you needed. Right?
Right.
Okay. Everything's going to be okay. And take a break from the pessimistic news too. You got to. Given everything else, you got to do at least that. You know, check the weather, yeah. You know, you got an app for that. But man, stop with the news. This is what they're showing me. Okay? Because it ain't helping. Okay. It don't help. But yeah, that's the main message, man. They just came right out with it. And, you know, that big unified energy, I mean, they're coming through all as one in solidarity for you. They were trying to get that message through, but hey, they saw their opportunity to have it crystallized for you, and here you go. You asked, here it is. And they're sending you lots of love. It's only through love that they come through. The amount of love that it takes for all of them to come through like this, is really something. Really, really something. To be facilitated by one person showing them how to do it. You know, it's amazing. And it's a message you needed to hear. And that is it. They're kind of fading back. All right. Message of confirmation for you should be received, right?
And the sound went out. I think it's. Are you still there?
I'm still here. Still here with you.
Okay. Oh no, the sound went out for a second. I was going to back on.
Okay. All right. You okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Amanda, thank you so much. I mean, you are a loyal viewer. You always tune in, and thank you for acknowledging the reading and being brave enough to call in. I really, really appreciate it, and they appreciate it. So thank you for that. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good night, and stay safe and healthy out there, okay?
All right, I appreciate you.
Okay, no problem. All right, bye-bye. Okay, wow. Whew. That went a way that I did not expect. I did not expect that from that wild energy coming in. I mean, the I don't know how to describe it. It was like, it was almost like, you know, the beginning of Home Alone, when they're all getting ready to go on the plane and it's just like chaos. Kids, that's the kind of energy that felt like.
Wow.
And I felt like Joe Pesci trying to say, hey, kids, your parents home? You know what I mean? And so for that wild, chaotic energy to finally settle down and deliver such an impactful,
Right.
meaningful, relevant, timely message.
Right. That's crazy because
Wow.
that chaos, because I feel it is lifted.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. And so, you know, it's that's good. And again, thank you so much, Amanda. Really appreciate you calling in.
Then, yeah. That was amazing. And it is so brave of her to come on and call in like that, because it is so much more, it's impactful for everybody to hear.
Well, yeah,
her-
because there's no delay. There's no
Right.
lag time.
Right.
You know?
And people can hear her reaction.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about, folks.
That's incredibly brave for anybody to do on a public forum like this.
Right.
I mean,
But when
hats off. Kudos.
somebody is that open and needing to hear the message today, she needed to hear that message today.
She asked for it. She asked for clarification and a confirmation. And that's exactly what they brought. When that happens, it doesn't happen all the time, but when that happens, that even
beautiful.
makes me go, whoa, wow, okay.
Well, it goes back to what you always say. There's no such thing as coincidences. So
No, there's not.
no.
No, there's not.
And she had a lot of help.
Yeah.
There
So
was a lot of people involved. So welcome to, we have a lot of people have logged on Facebook and YouTube. Welcome. If you are tuning in for the first time, we are streaming on both Facebook and YouTube. Tonight, you are with Justin, who is a psychic medium, over 20 years professional experience, and he is also an intuitive motivator. Motivates you.
I'd say that was pretty motivating.
It was, yeah, definitely. And so I just want to welcome everybody. If you are on YouTube and you're new, I saw Brooke hopped over to YouTube. She joined the YouTube party. All right, welcome, Brooke.
Nice.
Libra Scales, I see you changed your name. Christine, I love that. She's like, me, mom, Emma, because she don't want to be Libra Scales. M2. She's like a badass. So anyway, I just want to say welcome, Ima. Love the hearts and everything. So here's the thing. If you are on YouTube, make sure if you haven't already subscribed and hit the bell so you get notified when we go live, do it now. Okay? But most importantly, hit the thumbs up. The thumbs up. The thumbs up, because the thumbs up helps the algorithm. So more people hear the message. If you were here from the beginning, you heard that gentleman who came through, but his loved one wasn't on.
Not yet.
Do you see?
They'll get it.
Why? It's
They'll
so
get it,
vitally
though.
important for you to hit that bell.
I have no doubt about it.
If you're on Facebook, welcome, welcome. Make sure you like our page. Make sure you follow it as well. But like it, like it, like it. Do the little likes and hearts at the bottoms. Make sure your settings are clear and definitive so you get notified when we go live.
Absolutely.
And don't be afraid to share, because you know why? There are not many psychic mediums on the internet who are willing to give up their limited free time in this world. Okay, he doesn't do this all day, all night. His time is extremely limited, and he's giving it back to you guys through the power of spirit readings. And, it is only brought to one person, so brought to you by one person. And we all know who that is. The good old desk himself. Okay? Okay. All right. So anyway, as you know, I'm Roseanne. I'm the other half of the intuitive couple. And I'm reading. Also, M2 is man 1, 2. I just found out. Oh, congrats.
Wow.
Yes.
Awesome.
So,
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so
Congrats on that.
Yeah, that's a big congrats. That's a blessing in this terrible world that we all need. Well, it's not a terrible world. It's just a very troubled world right now. But that's okay, because you know why?
Always the case, man.
Everything be all right.
Everything go on be Irie.
Yes, Irie. Right, exactly. Yeah, well, exactly. And Justin is the originator of a lot of stuff. And last week when we got off, we found out somebody decided to make the intuitive couplet, which was funny. But not funny, because if anybody
reaches out to you after the reading
live, it's not Justin. Justin will never ever reach out to you. Amanda says, thanks, y'all. Oh, and about the car. My car was stolen, and my mother and brother's ashes were in it.
So they quite literally were. Wow. Holy mackerel.
Well, maybe somebody should play that reading to her and let her know that the other side don't joke around.
That's why
but
she got
maybe
arrested.
Justin can help you out with that privately, because he has located things for law enforcement. So you might reach out to him, Amanda.
It's...
Dude, that's sacrilege.
It's chopped up, man.
Yo.
The car's chopped up.
Well.
It's how it goes.
Well, no.
Better with insurance, you know what I'm saying?
It hurt the ashes.
The ashes, though.
But no offense. I mean, I was thinking about this the other day, because my brother's ashes are in a nice, box zebra wood that he loved on my, on an end table. My mom is in a nice marble thing at the bottom of on the floor of my closet. And I was thinking, no wonder she don't come through. My brother comes through all the time. He was smoking up the joint in my room last night,
It's true, yeah.
with his Marlboros, popping in, My mom, she is true to her real self in life. If she's got something impactful to say, she'll come through and say it. It's not that she's not around.
Otherwise, nah.
She is. But, and I know that those ashes mean everything to you. And
It'll be all right.
But that message...
The message is what's important.
Is what's important.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Because in life, we always hold on to everything. Like, you know, I'm very sentimental, so I keep a lot of things, you know, that, like, I got this old pot, you know, that my mother used to make hot dogs in, you know. It's
And
got a
beat
hole
on.
in the and beat. It was beaten on a, you know, she went outside on New Year's Eve and it got a hole in it, but I still have it, you know, and even like, you know, what do you call that? The can opener. I keep it because it's my mother's, you know. Even though my mother didn't care about that kind of stuff. And they don't care about it on the other side. They literally, when they say, you know, when people say, you can't take it with you, it's the truth because it doesn't matter. And let me tell you,
The only
it
thing you
is the
take with
truth
you is
because
the
my
love
brother
you
was the most
have.
materialistic person in life. I mean, he really, he had to have the best of everything. And he was a carpenter, okay? And Dominic and I were joking the other day. I said, yo, because Dom needed shells. I said, man, if Richie was here, he'd be like, oh, I make it for you. But we'd have to sell an organ in order to pay for the kind of wood that he'd want, which I would just go for, you know, good old 2x4 plain old, you know. And I know he heard that.
Crazy. Yeah.
Because it's
crazy.
my brother. But, you know, on the other side, but we here on earth, we're left, and that's all we have of them. But just know that they hear you, and they heard your cry for pain, your pain, and that's why they came through. Because
Yeah.
that was very, very powerful. It's a major
That was
blessings.
good. That was good.
Very good.
Well, I'm glad that you got the message you needed, for sure.
Well, okay, why is
taking
my
a minute.
mama in the closet? Because I don't have any room to put her on. Plus, you know, I'll be honest with you, Tracy, okay? Here's the thing. You know, I used to say when I was younger, before I ever met Justin, oh, I want everybody cremated. I'm going to have everybody up on my mantle so you're never far away. Because I hate, and I still hate going to funerals. I refuse to go to funerals. It's pomp and circumstance for the living, and it's the truth. But because of what Justin does, it changed my perception of the dead, you know, and so they're always with us. Those ashes don't mean anything to me. I mean, they do, but it's what means more to me is this particular, what do you call that thing that I have framed on the, you know, it's that plaque that she used to have above her sink, you know, that it was a prayer, prayer, you know, of God, you know, give me the strength, blah, 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 blah. Because my mother dealt with anxiety and depression. So she would look at that all the time. And so when I was having a bout of anxiety a few years ago, she told me, you know, and I've always kept that. So that means more to me. Her messages coming through and talking to me mean more to me than her ashes. The ashes are just a vessel. We are just a vessel. This meat suit.
Come on, man.
Well,
I know I've said that in the past, but yeah.
I don't know why it popped in my head and I said that.
Eesh.
My mom said don't burn me, but her boyfriend did. Oh no. That's terrible.
Moist. I'm sorry.
The moist is the worst word in the history of words. It should be banned from the Oxford Dictionary.
Ay, ay, ay.
Moist. I had an echo on that.
God. Dom, you're such a...
Now that was an Oklahoma moment.
Yeah.
Moment.
Sorry, man. Needs to kind of lift the mood a little bit. Like, whoo. Whenever they're heavy,
we need
man.
to have a...
Sometimes they're heavy. Sometimes the readings are heavy. And it's
Right.
like, okay, I need a minute. That scared me.
LOL says it scared her.
Nice.
True, though. Yeah. It does scare. Tragedy. It is a tragedy. Maybe you should make one that says moist with that going.
Oh yeah.
No. Don't do it again. Okay. So anyway, as you know, okay.
Okay. All right. Trying to get back on track here.
Justin's getting back, tuned in, but he's just clearing himself, folks.
Yeah.
I see the horse in the carriage is to sing it. I know. It's a great musical. Although I'm not a fan of the modern version of it they're doing right now. But that ain't the point.
It's truly an Oklahoma moment. The new one.
No, the Oklahoma Broadway musical. First of all, it's Rodgers and Hammerstein. Come on. You can't go wrong with Rodgers and Hammerstein, right? Let's face it. You got the Sound of Music. All right. Oklahoma. What? The South Pacific. I wasn't a fan of that, but And I
So
sing
while I'm trying to get back on track, let's try to keep it flowing here, right?
Yeah, well, people
no,
come
nobody's. I'm
Yeah.
not saying anything.
So reintroduce
just saying-
yourself. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Why did that pop into my head?
What?
Allow
So
me to reintroduce myself.
I mean, I could open it up to questions. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see, and
But
then
they got to call in.
Okay.
And then if Don doesn't like the question, he can do bum 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 bum.
I don't have that.
You fail.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Moist. I had to say moist again. I'm sorry. Okay, if we're doing questions, you're like, well, we got to keep it serious. Like, it's not serious. Come on, man. Not right
no,
now.
I'm trying to,
All right. Well,
trying to keep it moving.
is my phone playing Dance to the Music?
What?
It just started playing music.
It's weird.
Hey, it's a family affair now.
Well, you did say Sly and the Family Stone earlier.
Yeah, weren't you playing Sly and the Family Stone earlier?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's why.
Yeah, but it shouldn't start playing.
It shouldn't, but it do.
Stop.
Susan K.
What are you talking
Susan K. Holly. All right, just go over it again. If they're new, what do they do?
All right, so if you are new, welcome, first of all. My name's Justin. I am a psychic medium and an intuitive motivator. We just got done doing a reading for Amanda. She called in, and so, it was a fairly decent reading, I think. She got a message that she needed, and she was gracious and generous and brave enough to share it with all of us. So definitely thank you for that. Now, if you are new, if you are on YouTube, please give us a thumbs up, and it'll definitely help us out with the algorithm. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and because we go live once a week, every Wednesday night, and give away free spirit readings on the platform. All right, now if you are on Facebook, make sure to hit that like and follow. And we definitely appreciate you. I mean, I'd much rather you come on over to YouTube. It's a much better viewing experience, easier chat functionality and all of that. But yeah, definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to open it up to questions, right? So we're just trying
Unless
to chill.
wants a 3-card pull, but that's $12, and Dominic has to
You know.
do that. My phone is. You sure you got? Dude, that's the second time I've been CB'd by the spirits. Look at that. My phone is literally. It should not do that.
I know.
And it's only because on this phone I'm watching Facebook.
I see.
So
Well, let's see.
let's see who's there because
Maybe there's more. Maybe
Dude, my
there's
phone is
more.
literally
I know
it's the
that.
second time it's happened.
I see that. Thank you.
What's your dad's name? What does that mean? Okay, so I just want to ask Pisces. Who are you asking what's your dad's name to? Or to who are you asking that? You might need to restart it. It's totally locked up. You favor an actor. Justin. Hi, Maya.
I wish I could answer that question, but if you buy my book, it'll answer the question for you.
Welcome from New Zealand.
Oh, welcome.
What part of New Zealand are you from? Let me guess. Christchurch? Auckland? No, Auckland's Australia, right?
I don't know.
How do you not know?
Because I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not good with geography. It's a
He
fantastic...
thought he was the son of an actor.
Who, me?
Yeah. Has
If
anyone
only.
ever told you that? No.
No. If only.
And if you saw me right now, you'd think I was
Stop.
related to...
Stop.
I have no makeup on or anything, so... yeah, he has a book. You can get it on Amazon. It's right behind you.
Yeah.
And in the end. Dude,
It was kind of a shameless plug, which I normally don't do. You know what I'm saying? I normally don't do that.
no.
At all.
Tune in. Someone's knocking at the door because my phone is literally
Locked up, right?
freaking out.
The spirit of Samsung has possessed her iPhone because it is.
Samsung. I don't have a Samsung. Let's
I
be
said
clear.
possessed her iPhone because it keeps freezing up.
What
You
is
see I'm
wrong with
saying?
you? That went
It's a
totally
pun.
over your head.
Samsung, like
Oh.
how
I
it
get it.
possessed
Oh,
her
yeah,
my
iPhone.
that's a lot of help when you're on Tuesday night
Yay.
on Punderland.
Oh yeah, that would have been good for Punder. Yeah, see, this thing is like it's like restarting and going to the lock screen. I can't shut it off. I don't know.
Fielding.
Hmm.
Ah, okay. Well, welcome.
Okay.
Dude,
So-
it's like freaking out.
All right. Well, let's see. Yeah, something's going on there, huh?
We make fun of Samsung all the time because Tracy's always having problems with our Samsung.
And Samsung now is like, who's laughing now?
Denise says one of her favorite bands is from New Zealand. The Beths. Love them. Were they named after the song Beth from the band Kiss?
Okay. Hang on.
Yeah, Chelsea. My phone never freaks out. It's really, really weird. So we're going to tune back in, guys, with Justin. We are tuning back in. You are watching
I need you
Justin,
to come
Psychic
closer.
Medium. If you're wanting to hear from your loved one, please be open. Denise says, LOL, nope. Tracy, tell us something new. I'm sorry. Chelsea, hello, Moto. Dominic has a really great collection of old cell phones, by the way. Yeah. So, as Justin's tuning in, folks, if you're new to the Intuitive Couple, you're watching Justin. He's a psychic medium, intuitive motivator.
All
Been
right,
doing this
here we go.
professionally for over 20 years.
Here
I
we
need
go.
you to be open as he tunes into his spirit.
All right. So now I am getting an older female coming through. This is a mother figure. Feels like so mother, grandmother, or someone who is taking credit for basically raising you. All right. It feels like her passing was quick and unexpected. And it was fairly recent. Or she's telling me like I'm hearing that it was fairly recent. I don't have a time frame, but the fairly recent bit is what I feel compelled to say. No worries, Chrissy. No worries. Don't worry about that. You know, I understand that better than anyone. You're fine.
Justin Garcia said, so you can't control who or when they come through. Is that wrong?
No, that's correct. Yeah, I can't control who comes through.
Unless it's a private reading and you
I can
tune
really
in.
focus, and that's why there's such a lead
meditate.
time, because I really have to focus and meditate and reach for basically with this, you know, when I'm doing these kind of gallery style readings, I just kind of open the faucet, if you will, and it's just like, okay, you know, and then it's up to me to kind of figure out who it's for, right?
So who do you have coming through?
I've got an older female coming through. She passed unexpectedly and fairly recently. She's showing me the number 28 or 28. So the 28th, to me, that's usually like the 28th of a month. But 28 is significant. And someone recently replaced a dog or lost a dog and then got a new dog. There's some sort of a dog transaction. I don't want to say transaction. That sounds cold.
I was about to write dog transaction.
Lost a dog,
And got a dog.
got a new one.
Yeah.
Older female,
Right.
mother, guardian figure. Do you see older female could be mother or guardian figure? You don't feel like it's a grandmother?
It could be either or. If
Either
it's a
or.
grandmother, it's someone that is coming through with a maternal energy. And so it would be like a grandmother who raised you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
Do you have an initial for the name? An initial for somebody?
I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm trying. Hang on. There's an M initial in there. Keeps coming up M.
So just to reiterate, we have an older female figure coming through, a mother or guardian type figure. The passing was quick and unexpected, but it was fairly recent. The numbers 2-8 are coming through, so that could be a date, a birthday, or an age. And we someone lost a dog or recently got a new dog, or
They
lost a dog and then got a new dog. And there's also an initial M that is being referenced.
So Rachel says I really connect with the new dog and the M initial. What about the number 28?
28 is significant.
This I feel like this can be a piggyback.
Oh.
I feel like we should have a sound effect for piggyback reading.
No.
Like, no, I'm joking.
Oh my god!
Okay. Trying to get more. Trying to get more. It's a night of wild energy, man. Like, and when I say wild, what I'm saying is that this isn't common. This isn't like before. You know, three energies come through as one. That's a rare instance when I'm doing this. This certainly is. This is starting to feel like it might be a stacked reading. I'm trying to get more info.
Rachel says, nah, no 28 and no one who I can say raised.
Okay.
This one?
Okay, here. Yeah. I'm trying to get an explanation for it because it really feels like it feels like it's for the person texting you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
But I'm trying to figure out how is this happening? What is happening?
You got a conundrum going on.
Yeah, stop showing me this. Let me focus.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, how is this happening? First off, I've got to get clarification. Oh my God. Okay. Bear with me. I'm trying to get more info here. This is one of these. It's a learning experience for sure.
Okay, Dom, you're on deck 'cause I gotta go take care of
Okay. I'm trying to get more. Bear with me here.
what you need. What you want? A little bit. God's coming through right now for people. Hey, I got cookies.
Need more. Come on. Bear with me, folks. I am working on it. Okay. Recent, I don't have a timeline on. But for me, recent would definitely be within 12 months. Definitely less than a year, for sure. Okay. Great grandmother's extremely sick. We share the same birthday, 28th February. Mom recently lost her dog, and her new puppy was born 2 days after the dog's death. Yeah. Nan's name is Marilyn. She's your great grandmother's daughter. Sammy, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Okay. This is not something. I'm in uncharted waters here. 20 years, and I still end up in uncharted waters sometimes. So, bear with me here. You know, this is going to be a very recent thing, which is strange enough. Usually, most of my readings, they don't come through that quick. Most of my readings is, some time has passed. What is the dinner table reference, Sammy? I feel like there's a reference to a dinner table or a dining room table, and I don't know what this is. I'm just seeing sitting around a table, but I'm being told to reference the dining room table or dinner table. Oh boy, okay, I'm with you. I don't know what's happening, Sammy. To be perfectly honest, I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to find out because she's still here, yeah? Hey, Ashley, hey, welcome back. Long time no see. Yeah, I will in a sec once she's back in here. Yeah, because the minute I started connecting with this, her phone restarted and started acting right. Right, Dom?
Yeah, what happened was there was I had to reset it. It was in a loop of restarting. And you're with Sammy, correct?
I'm with Sammy. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm with Sammy, and I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Kind of freaked out a little bit, to be honest.
I'm just asking. Would it be okay if Sammy
Where's-
came on the phone, or is this something whereas?
Yeah, Sammy, if you want to, you could call in. She might be working. I don't know. Doing well. I'm a little freaked out right now, to be honest, because I don't understand what's happening. It's I'm in uncharted waters. 20 years of doing this, and I'm in uncharted waters. Needless to say,
Actually, no.
Where's your phone? She told me to look at your phone. Okay.
I got 2 people.
Just give me.
I'm trying to get it. Here.
All right. Let's see. Okay.
Hi, Ashley. Welcome, Teresa. Make sure you welcome them down, please.
Yeah. Hey, welcome, Teresa. All right. So, Sam, you just tried calling your mom because she's with your grandmother. Okay.
You gotta click on the picture to see what. Yeah. Do you remember Dale's grandma or uncle or something?
Yeah, this did happen once before, didn't it? And then what? He ended up passing that night.
Yeah. He was.
I remember that. I was thinking that.
Yeah.
happened on
Oh
your
my God,
phone.
that's right. I totally forgot about that.
There we go.
Here
Got
we
it. I
go.
fixed
There
it.
we go.
And that, my friends, if you are on Facebook, that message that just popped up, I don't know if you guys could see it, but he's replying to somebody. These are the things. Don't even bother with it. These are the things that we're talking about. Is not us. I mean, if you answer those types of things, don't let desperation get to you that much that you're gonna respond to something like that. Because anyone that's gonna go poaching off of another person's life is just there's nefarious intent there. Okay, so just protect yourself. Be careful. Okay. Sammy, she held my mom's hand yesterday and saying, "Oh boy, she doesn't want to be here anymore. That she's so tired." Okay, so this is I did have a case like this before on a live. Dale had called in, and his uncle ended up coming through, but then he ended up passing away that night. I don't know if that's the case that's going to happen this time. What I do know is that usually,
Another one coming too.
you know, it is.
Did you want to call?
I don't know. I'll leave that up to her if she wants to call in. I think she was trying to call her mom.
So
I understand because this is not a common thing. This
Yeah,
doesn't
that
happen all
might-
the time. So what it could be is just a preparation for the event.
the thing is, Sammy's over on Facebook. Rachel is over on YouTube. Nobody knows what Sammy has messaged me about.
She put it up.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, she put it up. Sammy put it up. And I'm trying to figure out where where it's coming from. So
I think so as well.
it really feels like it's a preparation, just kind of letting you know, giving you a heads up that it's coming.
But that isn't something she doesn't already know.
I know, but it's a way
That's why
of
she saw
doing
the-
it. And
But
if it is your no, it's for Sammy, man. The 28, man. The 28. Because I just keep coming back to the
Jesus,
28th.
guess what today is?
I don't know.
25th.
But 28 is the birthday they share.
I know that. But again,
There's no telling, man.
there's no. Good night, Sheila.
Hey, good night. Good night.
Don't even-
Oh, hey, Sheila. Oh, you've been sitting there quiet.
She said so
Creeping.
earlier.
Oh, she did. I'm sorry. I missed it. My bad.
Well, thank you, Pisces.
Man, oh, man.
Yeah, your
Birthday on the
Dom always
28th,
says
yeah.
your, but she says yeah. Her, I was born on her birthday. the
Happy
28th.
birthday, Ashley. Happy birthday. So, yeah.
Happy birthday, Ashley.
I mean, so it's one of these things where it feels like it's definitely a mother figure. I'm gonna have to get more info and try to find out, but it's not happening right now. It's definitely for you, Sammy, and I just really feel like it is
Okay. Rachel just got a confirmation.
of the 28.
Yeah.
So we are dealing with a stacked reading.
Stop reading.
Stacked reading.
Rachel says, I felt like when your phone went off because I was immediately thought of my grandpa, who is Marge's husband, was tinkering around with your phone because he loved electronics in life.
Gotcha.
Her grandpa died on the 20th.
So this is a case of a stacked reading because I'm like, how is this happening?
So who's going to call in? Because Sammy's thing is personal. That's like very... That's
And it
something you're
hasn't
gonna have to deal with
gone down yet,
after
right?
you get off the live.
Big
I'm gonna
4-0.
let you deal with it because my phone was
I know that.
it was
Yeah, I know.
crazy.
It's crazy, man. This is how it goes, though. I mean, I still learn every time I do a reading. So yeah, I mean, whoever, if either one, I don't know. Sammy's probably still working. She is a mogul after all. You can't expect the CEO to drop everything they're doing, and But yeah, no, I mean, definitely. So, and Rachel, because I've still got them. I've still got who it is, and it's just crazy that it's coming through as the female figure. Again, man, it has been a confusing night for readings, I got to tell you. But they're throwing me off my game, but that's okay. We got to roll with the punches, and that's kind of how it goes, right? Just like life, right? Sometimes life will throw curveballs, and people throw curveballs at you, right? People that you love and care about will throw a curveball your way, and man, this is no different. This is no different. And there's no rhyme or reason to the way that sometimes these things happen.
I'm curious. Like, I want to hear. No.
I really, you know what? Yeah, call in, Rachel. Let's see. Because here's the
I want to
thing.
see what happens when one of them makes contact with you.
Yeah, let's do that. Because I really feel like it's just kind of an informational thing for Sammy. But this is what I was talking about earlier, is the stacked readings that happen occasionally, where there are multiple people who can verify. There are multiple people that could verify what's happening and what's coming through. And the message will usually feel like it's for those people. And what happens is that the energies on the other side will come through together to kind of maybe amplify their energy and, get a 2-for-1 special, if you will. 2-for-1.
Hey, Rachel, I don't know if you have WhatsApp or not. If you don't have WhatsApp, I'm assuming you can call out to the U.S. without incurring a charge.
She's got WhatsApp.
She's got WhatsApp? Okay.
Apparently.
Okay. Go ahead, leave the number up on the screen there, 918-200-9706.
Okay. All right. Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello? Hold on a second. Let me just make sure everything is coming out of the... Oh, wait. Hold on. Can you...
Connected.
There we go. I need you to turn me up, though, bud. There we go. Okay. That's good. That'll work. Okay. All right, Rachel, can you hear me? All I don't think she could hear me, dude.
Hi.
Oh, my
No,
God.
I can hear
yeah.
you.
Oh, God. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. All right, turn me. There we go. That's better. Okay. All right. So you say that it's hitting for you, right? Explain to us
yeah.
how.
So the reading with Amanda, I had connected with your energy, which has happened many times before. And so I was already kind of connected. And the minute that Roseanne talked about her phone stuff, it just kind of back of my mind, I was like, oh, it's my grandpa. He loves tinkering around with electronics. That's what he always loved to do. And my grandpa is married to Marge McMahon with the M name, and he died the 28th. I didn't know that till I looked it up. I was looking it up in the obits online.
Okay.
I knew it was end of October. So my grandpa, the one that I thought was tinkering, died the 28th.
Okay.
I have my grandma is Marge McMahon, and she was born the 2nd, I guess. That kind of, I don't know. Anyway, I recently lost a dog October 16th, and we just bought a new dog in January.
Okay.
And he's the bane of our existence. It's like what life is stressful right now. It's just all about the dog Monty. And what was the other thing? She didn't really pass. My grandpa passed rather quickly. We weren't expecting him to pass. And my grandma passed recently.
Okay.
Ish, like a few months ago,
Okay.
August.
Yeah, I would call that recent. If it's within 12 months, yeah, I would definitely call that recent. Okay.
But I mean, they all helped raise me in a way, but they didn't raise me as in like they weren't my guardians, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. But I have seen where there are times where, they will take credit for stuff, even though we may not recognize it. They're like, hey, look, But here's the thing. This really does feel like a stacked reading because I'm not getting like, for you and Sammy, as a notification for Sammy. I mean, just the fact that all of those things fit together so perfectly for you and her. And it's both grandfather figures coming through, talking, but using the grandmother figure and that energy to make that connection. Okay. So I'm trying to get more now. And it's weird. So I'm just
I don't know
trying
if
to see
Sammy's listening right now, but Roseanne can testify to the fact that for some reason, Sammy and I seem to be connected with things that happen to us. We always have sort of the same. Sorry, what was Roseanne saying?
I don't know.
Well, no, I think it just makes sense that they would
She was saying
come
the same thing you were.
stacked with Sammy and I because we both seem to. Roseanne will call me and say, "Oh, Sammy's got this going on," and then I'll be like, "Me too. I had the same thing going on, like all the time."
Yeah,
for
you
a few
guys are
years
linked,
now,
and
so.
it's so crazy. So okay, so let's try to unpack this. I'm trying to unpack this and get some more info on this. All right. And I'm getting a referencing a screen door needing to be fixed.
Well, it's not a screen door, but Monty, the dog, the bane of my existence, is wrecking the front door. Yes.
Okay, so there's a door needing to be fixed. Sammy, is there is there a door needing to be fixed, or they're making reference to a door needing to be fixed? And for me, it's just like a screen door. I guess they would just. That's the image in my mind that it comes to. Okay, fly screen. Yeah. Okay, what else we got?
This is one for the record.
This is crazy.
You couldn't get both of them on.
It keeps banging and setting the dogs off. It won't shut. Okay. This is just more confirmation that this is a stacked reading, guys. Okay.
So for all the people over on YouTube or Facebook, Sammy is on Facebook right now, but I've gone ahead and put the chat over on the left side of the screen so that way you can see Sammy's messages as well.
Okay. So, what else we got? I'm really just going for more confirmation that this is a stacked reading because they'll be able to kind of see, the correlations between you guys and start giving them to me. This is a first for me. I haven't done this before, so bear with me. I'm trying to see where this goes.
Well, Sammy's a little tricky.
It's really showing me what they're showing me is the correlation between it's really like a Me Too type of thing. So where the grandfathers are the really the kind of, how do I put this, the soft ones, the teddy bears, the ones that you would go to for hugs and everything, but the grandmothers are maybe a little bristly. Let's just put it that way. Like, maybe not so much as cuddly as the fathers were. Okay. But it doesn't mean that there's not love there. Let me just make that clear.
Okay.
And just showing me parallels. And more reason why they're coming, why it's coming through in this way. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So this is more of like a supernatural confirmation for you guys that there's a link there between you two. Okay. And that, Sammy, it's one to get you ready for, you know, your grandmother's eventual crossing. And also for Rachel, for you to kind of help offer support and comfort because you're prepared for that and uniquely equipped to give that to her. And so I am just being the facilitator for what your grandfathers are wanting to happen there. Once that occurs. Okay.
Okay.
I got goosebumps on that. Sammy said, grandmother's a very stubborn and strong woman. That's why it's so hard to see her say she can't do it anymore. Yeah, I know.
What about Rachel? Was her grandfather the sweet?
Roseanne's wanting to know if your grandfather was like the...
Yeah, like my grandpa was, I wouldn't consider him like a teddy bear or sweet. He was definitely very strong-willed and spoke his mind and confronted people, and people were kind of afraid of him in that way. But he was very emotional, showed like he was not afraid to show his emotions, and he would be the one, he would ask me for a hug and he would want me to kiss him on the cheek. And in turn,
and that's what I was kind of going for.
Right. His grandma, or my grandma, his wife, was very like, don't show emotion, like hard face, sort of.
I would take.
Yeah.
I would take that. The teddy bear thing, that's my description of trying to explain something I don't have words for, right? So,
right.
But yeah. So that is the message there. Sammy, I just really feel like this is needing to happen this way because you're just needing as much preparation as you can get. Because I hate saying this, it's that it's going to, even though you see it coming, it's going to hit you harder than you expect, and you're going to need lots of support and comfort, and they're just preparing you for that. Okay. I'm so sorry to be the one to have to. I think you already know, but just having to say that, you know what I mean? It sucks. It sucks. It's a crummy position to be in, but it should also bring you comfort in knowing, and you already know this, that. That the love is there on the other side, right? And you've got love here on this side and comfort and support. Okay?
I gotta tell you.
What?
This ain't over.
No, this is just, that's what I'm saying, man. This is like a warm up, like, hey, a facilitation type of thing. So,
I feel like Rachel
it's a stacked,
it's going to come in
later. Yeah.
Yeah, later. As well as Sammy,
I do too.
But
yeah, no, I know that.
There's a commonality with them
It's
both.
it's setting a baseline precedent,
Right.
basically, for the stacked kind of reading. Whew. Oh, hey, good night, Christy. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it for that. Like that's the extent of the message. Is that so? Yeah, confirmation that yes, it's for you too. It's for both of you. Stacked reading. Okay, and now watch. I guarantee you're going to start seeing people on Facebook saying talking about stacked readings. But meanwhile, that's a TM. That's my terminology I came up with. Thank you.
You see what
Yeah,
she said?
yeah, I do. She said, and she said to Matt yesterday, if it was her and him, she'd be saying the same thing that her grandmother is, and she'd want to be with the love of her life instead of staying here in pain. Naturally, yeah, of course.
I feel like that Rachel is coming in hard. It
It
come
will
in,
be. It will be.
but the right people
What?
have to be on for Rachel
Yeah. Yeah.
family.
No, no,
See,
no.
this is
Absolutely.
a touch because Rachel was messaging me when Amanda
Uh-huh.
was on, when you were reading Amanda.
Yeah, yeah.
And Sammy, of course, has been watching.
All right. So, yeah, it's crazy to kind of see a little bit behind the scenes, like a pullback of the curtain. But there we go.
Well, and I have my
so what?
grandma would say the same things when she was.
Yeah. Anyway, so I mean, yeah, that's the extent of that. This is not going to be the last time for this kind of a reading between you two. I feel like so.
Okay.
How does Rachel feel about all this?
How do you feel about all this, Rachel?
Well, my grandma very much would say very similar things because my grandpa passed first. And she would talk a lot about how she wanted to go and be with him a lot, obviously. They were together their whole lives. But
Yeah.
also, my grandma, this particular grandma and grandpa, were the ones that facilitated. It makes sense now, the guardianship, because they're the ones that facilitated my gift, and what I do. If it wasn't for them, I
Right.
would have never known about that. It was them that.
So it's
My
all making
grandpa
sense.
did the same thing that I do. My grandpa did the same thing I do,
Right.
and that my dad does, and that I now do.
Yeah.
And so
There you go.
they traveled helping people. They traveled around doing what I do and sharing it with people and praying with them and teaching them about God and
Right.
the Bible and scripture. And so it makes sense that they're coming through to do that ministry still now, to reach out and connect with people.
Still working
Connect
from the
with
other
someone else.
side, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And so, yeah, I mean, then it makes sense. And it won't be the last. It won't be the last time. I really feel like this was an introductory. And Sammy just said that her grandma is a big part of her church. And there you go. So,
Okay.
but yeah, so now that we have that kind of clarified, wild. It's been a night of wild readings. Thank you, Rachel, for calling in and
Yeah, no problem.
helping
Well, thank
to
you for
facilitate
connecting.
that. She's literally
I'll
like
talk
a
to you later,
celebrity.
Sammy.
Yeah, literally a celebrity every time she goes. That's funny. It'll happen, yeah. Yeah. So, all right. Well, thank you so much, Rachel, and
right.
appreciate that. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Okay, bye,
All right.
everyone.
Yep. Bye-bye. Okay. Wow. There you go, folks. Stacked message, stacked reading. But with that, on that note, we're gonna call that good. What a wild night, man. 3 readings. I mean, the first one is gonna be validated later on. I guarantee you. We're gonna get a YouTube message, and then that really powerful reading for Amanda. And now this, a stacked reading, man.
But
And it
one who
ain't,
hasn't died.
it ain't
Right.
over. We're going to get the full story. All right, slimy. All right. All right. Well, so guys, thank you so much for, thank you so much. Yeah, I know. You're all slimy. All right. So, hey, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you are on Facebook, make sure to like and follow. If you are on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, comment.
Block the dick user.
Yeah, block the fake user. Right. All right, guys. Well, you
And
guys
if you
enjoy.
receive any messages from on Facebook after the show from a page claiming to be the Intuitive Couple,
not us.
do not answer them. Simply block and report them because they are not us. Anyway, That's about it.
All right. Well, you guys enjoy, and we'll see you next week.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.